Are you ready? You ready to close this out? Close out our big calls?
I sure am, pal. I want to know where you're going to go with this because Kevin, the calls we just had are wild, but fair in a lot of ways in many regards, as we've explained. Where are you going to go with this,
All
pal? What
right.
is your fifth and final
So
take?
my fifth and final, my last call is probably the most outrageous and a bit of a fantasy booking, if you will. A bit of a reach. Something that is probably the most unlikely to happen out of all these big calls. Um, so I got this. MJF, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, is going to sign to WWE in 2024. He is going to make his debut at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Shocking debut in shocking fashion. It's gonna be built up like Nick Aldis is gonna be like, all right, pal. So, whoever's in the match, let's say Kofi Kingston is like in the match as like the sixth
Yeah.
member, right? Kofi Kingston gets jumped by whoever, whoever you want to name. Carmelo Hayes
Big
comes up,
E.
yeah,
Big E, and there's
yeah,
some, or whatever, just a wrestler gets jumped. Carry
yeah.
on.
Kofi Kingston gets jumped. He's laid out by R-Truth, and then boom, Nick Aldis is like, oh, I need a sixth guy. Oh my god, I don't know what to do, you know. And then Paul Heyman is like, hey, somebody's coming. Don't you worry. I got someone for you, pal. You know? Something like that, right? And then it's
Oh,
like, oh my god,
this is so blistering.
who's the sixth man, pal? Who's the sixth man? Is it Mabel? Is it Terry Bollea? Is it Sting? Is it Macho Man? Who's the sixth man, pal? Who's it gonna be? And then come Money in the Bank, you got Cody out there, Randy Orton's out there, Pepsi Phil, whoever, R-Truth is out there, pal. Nick Aldis is out there watching from ringside.
And if they can marry this up to where there's another wrestler, not MJF, but someone else who everyone's heavily speculating is like coming to WWE, one of the other AEW guys is like left, or the big guy will be Ricky Starks or Wardlow or Brian Cage, or some other talents left, but behind the scenes, people think MJF's still in AEW. If they can do that, this would be perfect. Carry on.
There it is, pal. So then, Nick Aldis is like, all right, here comes the last guy. Then you hear, da-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na, na-na-na. Boom, crowd goes crazy. Woo. Everybody's going wild. The CM Punk guys in the crowd, like, oh my god, oh my god, tears in their eyes, and whatever in Germany, wherever Money in the Bank is at, everybody's going crazy. MJF's here, the biggest star in wrestling, the top guy in wrestling is here, and he gets in Cody's face, smacks the hell out of Cody, boom, and then we get this big Money in the Bank match. MJF is gonna win the Money in the Bank, pal. Hold that briefcase, right? And then boom, SummerSlam 2024 comes to be. You've got Roman Reigns, Dominic Mysterio. This is it. Dominic's at the peak of his career. Judgment Day is at the peak of its powers. Is Roman and Dominic on a collision course for SummerSlam 2024? Roman's taking the guy lightly. He's like, bro, you're Rey Mysterio's son. Like, who are you? Why are you in a ring with me? Let me get your father to beat your ass, pal. He's making fun of him, whatever, taking him lightly. Dominic's beating Roman up. Boom, boom, boom. 20 minutes into the match, Dominic's whipping Roman Reigns. And then Roman hits the big spear. Big spear. 1, 2, 3. Then you hear da-na-na, da-na-na, da-na-na. MJF, oh my god, he's here with the briefcase, pal. He's here. He comes out with the dynamite diamond ring. Hits Joanna Wyatt across the face. Knocks him out cold. 1, 2, 3. MJF is the new Universal Champion, ending Roman Reigns' historic reign. Because, Cody didn't beat Roman at WrestleMania because Jey Uso came back with the swerve of all swerves, and Jey Uso rejoined the Bloodline for no reason whatsoever. So here we are, pal. MJF finishes the story for Cody. And then the next night on Raw, MJF's bragging, like, I finished the story. I did what you couldn't, bro. And he's making fun of Cody. And then Cody and MJF have the feud of the year in 2024, pal, for the Universal title. There you go.
I'm just going to let that fester and let you all digest that for a moment. Wow. So basically, that take of yours is you've predicted the entire main event, seen on both sides, a couple of pulsating takes.
Yeah.
One, there's that Jey Uso one, which if that happens, Kevin, this will be me, WrestleMania night, with my gloves. I'm going to take the gloves off and Paul Levesque. I'm going to go, nah, and take the gloves off. So there's that. But then there's MJF. And if they did that, the Money in the Bank part would be nuts. Like, that would be like the moment of the year.
Oh,
if
yeah.
if they covered it well and it wasn't just like every dirt sheet report, if they did it the same way as they did Punk, oh my God, that would be nuts. Dom Mysterio in the SummerSlam main event versus Roman Reigns. That's good as well. That's a good take. And even if that doesn't happen, I really respect the take. Good on you. Having a hot take, having a bold call, I like it. Why not? Well, I know why not. Cody will be champion and there'll be better things going on, but why not? Why not, pal? But yeah, wow. I don't really have much else to say. What I will say, pal, I'd love to see MJF come out and debut that way. But the main thing, if Jey Uso for no reason comes and costs Cody Rhodes in WrestleMania 40, pal, what I'm going to do, pal, I've obviously got my gloves on, okay? I got weights, pal. It's like I'm Terry Bollea, pal. I'm going to take the gloves off, pal. If that happens, pull it back. Watch out. Watch out, Paul. Because I'm not copping it on behalf of all Cody fans. I'm not having that. I'd be taking these gloves off, Paul. Okay? Anyway, there you go, pal. What a bold calls. Anything else on the